Hello, wisdom seekers. Welcome back for your second reading with Wake Up Wisdom. Today's reading will be giving you a message for the week ahead. This is the week of December 15th to December 21st. And we will again be choosing 3 cards from our lovely tarot deck today. And you can use your intuition to pick a card to see which message is looking to find you this week. Or you can skip ahead and you can use your zodiac sign, whether it's your star sign or your rising sign. We will be choosing zodiac signs for each of the piles as well. But let's see which messages want to come out for our piles this week. Oh, there's 2 of them. And one more for our last pile. There it is. So for pile number 1, we have the 5 of Cups. For pile number 2, we've got the 3 of Cups. Oh, there's a lot of cups coming out today. With the Sagittarius new moon coming on December 19th, that makes sense. And the 5 of Wands coming out as well. Wow, 5, 3, 5. If those numbers are significant for you, there's a lot of change happening right now, a lot of collaboration and connection. So looking at the 3 cards here, you may be pulled to one card over the other. So follow your intuition with that wherever you feel the pull. And if you are pulled to more than one card, you're more than welcome to look at all of the messages or a specific message that is looking to find you again for this week ahead. We will now be moving on to our zodiac signs. If you'd like to skip ahead to your message, then I look forward to seeing you in your pile. But if you'd like to stay here to find out your zodiac, then let's see what we've got in store for you. All right. We've got our lovely astrology oracle cards here. So let's give them a little mix up. Okay, so for pile number 1, the first zodiac is Aries. We also have Pisces, Leo, as well as Virgo. I'm just going to fix those so you can see them. So again, for pile number 1, we've got Aries, Pisces, Leo, and Virgo. For pile number 2, we've got Cancer, Libra, Gemini, and Taurus. So again, for pile number 2, we have Cancer, Libra, Gemini, and Taurus. And for our last pile, pile number 3, we've got Capricorn, Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Scorpio. So again, wisdom seekers, if you feel called to a certain pile just by using your intuition, you don't have to follow your zodiac sign, but if you'd like to follow your star sign or your rising sign, then you may do that as well. I look forward to reading for you in your chosen piles. I'll see you soon. Welcome in pile number 1. If you chose using your intuition, then you chose based on our 5 of Cups card here. And if you chose your pile based on your zodiac, we had Aries, Pisces, Leo, and Virgo. Now the 5 of Cups in tarot represents disappointment from an outcome. possibly regret over something that you've emotionally invested yourself in. And even though we have had some disappointment and some regret, there is still optimism with those 2 cups behind, that there is hope for change and there is hope from growth from this situation here. So I look forward to seeing what Spirit would like to share with you in this message for today. We are going to choose one of our woodland creatures oracle here to see the main message coming forward for this pile. Curiosity. So we've got the raccoon and the sycamore with curiosity. Now right away I see that he almost looks confused or scared because he doesn't know what's going to happen. Almost as if he's in that tree and he's looking at something and he's curious about what that thing is going to do. And with going back to the 5 of Cups there, you might have had a curious situation that you were in, and you were curious about, a relationship, meeting someone. You really jumped into this situation with curiosity, but you ended up coming out of it with disappointment. And curiosity is a good thing to have. It's good to be curious about things, but sometimes, that saying, curiosity killed the cat. Sometimes it can lead us into messy waters here. So definitely that curiosity there, going into unknown territory, coming out of it with disappointment. Let's see with our angel numbers here. Okay, we have the angel number 1212, duality. Within you are shadows of dark and breams of light. The divine is reminding you to embrace the duality that is in your individual spark. The spark is being ignited and is ready to illuminate the path ahead. Your affirmation is, I fully embrace who I am and allow change where it is needed. I trust the duality within me. Interesting, because there's that duality right here as well with the cups. That understanding of whatever you've lost, you've also gained. Losing something brings in something new. And that duality of ourselves, there may be something about yourself that you're disappointed about, something that you chose to do, and now you're feeling that disappointment within yourself. Okay, and we got one more card here for pile number 1. Oh, there it is. Focus. Where you place your focus. There's almost this duality right here in the cards. There's this hot, dry desert and this beautiful sky with this moon of opportunities. And it's almost like when you're in the desert, you're looking towards kind of like that mirage, that blue water, or sometimes like it's a cleansing kind of feeling. So there's that duality again coming forward here. Finding both the positivity, the positive in a negative situation, rather than looking at the negative side of a situation, right? Looking at the negative and the positive together. Okay, well that was a great start so far. We're going to pull some cards here to see what else Spirit would like to tell you about this curiosity and duality and focus. I feel right away that Spirit is telling you curiosity, like I mentioned, is a good thing to have, but with curiosity can also come confusion. Confusion and curiosity, that duality. So it's where you place that focus, right? Where are you putting your attention with this curiosity? Where is it leading you? Is it leading you into something that could be a positive situation, or is it leading you into something that could be negative? All right, pile number 1. Got a few popping out here already. The Emperor, 7 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. So right away I feel like with the Emperor here, we are feeling a little bit like we need to control our curiosity. We need to really focus on where that curiosity is leading us. And recently you may be feeling, you're planning for the long-term view here. You're planting those seeds to really create something that has longevity to it, that lasts a long time, not something that's just quick and easy. And you know that building something that lasts a long time has that duality. It takes curiosity, but it takes confidence. It takes both sides of the spectrum. We can't be so strict with ourselves with the Emperor here. We can't be so strict with ourselves that we have no fun either. It's all about, really, it's about balancing yourself here. With the Ace of Swords coming through, this could be a new realization that you've had, that you've been a little too rigid on yourself. And this is why it's led to disappointment. Because you were expecting for this to be easy. You were expecting for things to happen quickly. You might have lost your focus a few times, but now with the Ace of Swords here, you're understanding how to bring that focus back into view again. You have new ideas, new insights coming forward on how you're going to change that. Yeah, with the Death and Rebirth here, I feel like we are at the beginning of really understanding ourselves on a deeper level. But we're not quite there yet. It's like we're hesitant to accept this duality because we are still in this main theme of structure and routine and focus. Because if structure and routine and focus, if we have those things, then we're going to be able to build our long-term plan. But I think our focus is in the wrong direction here. I think we have to change our focus to really bring in that new version of ourselves. 7 of Wands in reverse. I'm sensing that people have been kind of backing you up and getting you to defend why it is that you're doing what you're doing. Because again, you've shifted your focus, you've changed your attention somewhere else. Because where you were going, where you were leading has led to disappointment. So now you've changed things. But you're hesitant to really dive into this fully because you know that it may be disappointing some people. But you're getting over that. You are getting over that. With the Hanged Man in reverse as well. We are still stuck in that controlled state. We are still wanting to control things, but we are going to come out of that possibly this week. This week is when you decide that you are going to just flow with the universe and allow things to happen as they're meant to be without having that control. Because it is good to have control, but like I mentioned, with that duality, with that balance, with that being able to let go as well. 8 of Swords here. We might be feeling like I can't make a decision. I'm stuck. I have no choice. You may be saying that. I have no choice right now. But really, if we place our focus somewhere else, she could be saying here with her cups, I have no choice. This is what I have to do. But we're curious about something new. I feel like this is people in a job right now. That's where I'm trying. I think that we are feeling kind of stuck in a job right now or stuck in a relationship right now that is no longer emotionally fulfilling us. And we think it's the right thing to do because it provides structure, it provides stability, it looks good in the long term, but we are not feeling, we're not feeling like we're being tested with our curiosity. We're not being pushed to our greatest limits, but we feel stuck. If we were to let go a little bit and just allow things to flow naturally, would you stay there or would you go somewhere else? If we were to just try something new. What would we get out of that? Yeah, the Two of Wands in reverse as well. You have plans to move on, my friend, but something is keeping you stuck. Something is keeping you stuck here. I'm going to pull another one. What is keeping you stuck here? We're going to pull another oracle card coming forward. Patience, yes. Okay, so Spirit is telling you here, have patience with this situation. Your curiosity is leading you in a place that is for your greater good. It's good to be curious, but to have balance with it. Like I said, that saying, curiosity killed the cat. It happens that we do sometimes get ourselves into situations that are little road bumps along the way, obstacles, right? But I do feel like this curiosity is going to lead you into a position that is for your greater good and will bring you more freedom and more alignment with what it is that you are working towards. So again, pile number one, remember, where is your focus placed? Are we having duality with what it is that we want, the disappointment that we have, and the curiosity to move forward and bring ourselves out of a victim mindset, saying, I can't do this, I have no choice. You do have a choice. You do have a choice, and with patience and positivity, that curiosity that you have to try something new may reward you. So thank you for coming in for your reading for the week ahead, pile number one. I look forward to reading for you again. See you soon, Wisdom Seeker. Welcome in pile number two. If you used your intuition to choose this pile for today, you chose the Three of Cups. We can see that there are three beautiful women here in this picture holding their cups. It's very much the number three with the Three of Cups. It's very much about collaboration and connection and community. So this may be something that you've been looking to have this week. Time with friends or family, just loved ones coming together and spending time together. So that's a beautiful card for your reading today. And if you chose by your zodiac, we have Gemini, Taurus, Cancer, and Libra. All right, I look forward to seeing what your message is for the week ahead. Oh, we got two cards coming out. Okay, so our first card is the Pinch. Oh my goodness. The Finch and the Peach. Romance. Oh. So there could be some romance coming into your life this week as well. Making those connections, getting together with people, celebrating. There might be romance in your week ahead, pile number two. And the Butterfly and Snowdrop with hope. So it seems like there may be some hope for romance for the week ahead, and definitely coming together and sharing that energy with those around you is what might bring that romance into your life. We're going to pull an angel number here for you as well for pile number two. 1717, self-reliance. Time has come to rely on your knowledge, your wisdom, and your ambition. You have an important soul mission and life purpose. Leaning on your inner strength will allow more of your path to unfold ahead. Your affirmation is, as I take leadership of my life brings a flow of good fortune and good blessings. It's interesting because the last pile number one had a message about duality, and when we have community here and we have people who we can count on, they can help us, it's also reminding you of being self-reliant, not forgetting what you contribute, your wisdom, your knowledge, your ambition. So even though it's wonderful to have that support, that collaboration, that teamwork, Remember, you're a big part of that team. You're an important part of that team. And I don't think that team would really be the same without you. That's one of the main messages. I don't think that team would be the same without you. You really bring the crew together. You bring everyone together. Okay, and our message is the Quicksilver Moon with changes. Wow. All right, so there's something going on with you, and possibly a romantic change, or even just with relationships and maybe new friends coming into your life and just having life feel romantic. Yeah, we've got romance, we've got hope, self-reliance, and changes. I really feel like those two messages together too, with the self-reliance and the changes, is that the change is up to you, right? We can connect with other people and they can help guide us towards where we want to go, but you are the one that makes that change, right? You are the one who decides where the attention goes and flows. Oh, the sun. Oh my goodness. Pile number 2. Positive changes are coming your way this week for sure. There is lots of positivity coming your way with romance, romantic relationships, friendships. That is exciting. 2 of Swords in reverse. So there may have been a difficult decision that you've had to make. Could be possibly choosing that self-reliance over that time spent with loved ones and that friendship. And I feel like you've made that decision now. It's no longer a difficult decision for you. You know what it is that you need to do. And like I said, that situation depends on you with that self-reliance. If you wanted something to change, you knew that you were going to have to be the one to make the decision to change it. And I feel like you've really put that power in your hands. Oh, interesting. Okay, so with the 5 of Wands in reverse, there may have been some competition with others. And you may have felt like you didn't have that support for a while, but now there is change coming forward with that romance, with that hope, with that love. I don't see there being competition in the near future, more of a collaboration. And we're not going to be competing with each other anymore. Judgment and the Page of Wands. Yes, this is a new beginning. So Spirit has really asked you to come forward in a new light. And you might have noticed this differently within the week that just passed, but you might already be seeing those changes. And people around you who may have looked at you, like I said, you're kind of like a self-reliant person and you're a leader, and they may have looked at you as intimidated, like intimidation, but now they're looking at you to kind of lead the way with new insight, with new ideas, new creative projects. Maybe this could be a new project that you're starting at work with a new group of people who are really going to be there to support you, to help bring your ideas to life. Yeah, 9 of Wands in reverse. I feel like maybe you were doing a lot, and that's why you had to be self-reliant, because you were picking up all of the responsibilities of others. But now you don't have to do that anymore, because this team is coming forward and you don't have to take on all those responsibilities. But I don't know, maybe you said something this week as well. Maybe this will be your week that you come forward and you stand up for what it is that you're doing and the responsibility that you said you would take on. And kind of saying enough is enough. I need support here. And that support will come forward for you because you've spoken up. You've said something. Yeah. Okay. The 2 of Cups in reverse, as well as the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like this has definitely been a situation, pile number 2, where whether it was in a romantic relationship that you've had, or it was in like a work relationship that you had, you just weren't feeling the support and you weren't feeling the love and the connection. But things are really going to start changing for you this week. You've been hopeful and you've really kind of poured your heart into this. Because you've already shown self-reliance. You've already know that you have an important mission and life purpose here. You know that already. And you are on this journey of learning more about your inner strength. So just remember that these relationships, this community is going to start coming forward for you. Things are going to start turning around this week for you, pile number 2. You're going to feel that connection more, that collaboration with others. Oh, this is the same card that came up for pile number 1. Isn't that interesting? So if you feel pulled for pile number 1 as well, you may want to go check out the message for that one. But we've got curiosity coming forward. I just wanted to confirm this here. You may have been curious about why you haven't been receiving the help or the recognition that you feel has been long overdue. And I think now is the time where others are realizing that this is a time for change. This is when they need to start stepping forward to help you so that you can help achieve all of these beautiful things that your ambition, your wisdom, your knowledge has. It's your time to really bring this curiosity to life. Because they see it, they've been watching, but like I said, it's been more of a competition than a support. They've been looking at you and saying, I don't know, they're a lot of competition, but now they're ready to work with you. Now they don't want to compete with you anymore, and they want to be there alongside you as a partner, as a support system. So, oh, congratulations, pile number 2. I'm so happy that that community is going to be there for you, because it's always nice to have others to work with, and we expand ourselves when we're connected around those who are there to support us. So I wish you the best of luck, and I look forward to reading for you again, Wisdom Seekers. Thank you. Welcome in pile number 3. If you used your intuition to choose this pile, then you went with the 5 of Wands card here. The 5 of Wands symbolizes competition, possibly some conflict with moving ahead. And it's interesting because this same theme came up for pile number 2. Even though it was very different of a message at the beginning, there's kind of this similar theme for the week ahead for all 3 piles. So if you felt pulled to any of the other piles, please go ahead and take a look at those messages as well. And if you chose this pile based on your zodiac, we have Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Sagittarius. So let's see what main key message we have for pile number 3 for the week ahead. Okay, looks like we've got 2 of them coming forward. Confidence with the boar and the pumpkin. Confidence. So with that competition there, maybe it's all about having the confidence that you can really come out on top, or having the confidence that you can be just as great as those who you are competing with. And happiness with the ladybug and the sweet pea here. Confidence and happiness. So I feel like this is a message from Spirit right away, that whatever it is that you feel like you're competing with, if it's a person, if it's a job opportunity that maybe you've applied for a job and you feel like you might not get that job based on your experience, or just maybe you're not a very extroverted person and the interview's kind of making you nervous, they're just telling you to go forward with confidence, because I feel like this opportunity is going to bring you a lot of happiness. Yeah. Definitely feeling very hopeful for you, pile number 3. Sorry, there was a card there that jumped, but I just didn't quite feel it. There we go. Okay. Willpower with the angel number 1616. Things may feel out of sync and not within your control. Interesting, because that's the main feeling, the main message behind the 5 of Wands. The whisper of the divine is asking that you remember that you're being supported and that your will is your superpower. That confidence, that willpower is your superpower. Determination is key right now. Your affirmation is, I call on my strength and willpower to take the lead. I accept and listen to the support of the divine within me. Wow, so you are being divinely protected with this opportunity that's come forward for you, pile number 3, and they're asking you to really use your strength, your confidence, your determination, and your willpower to really bring in that happiness that you're looking for. This opportunity that you know will bring you happiness. Just move forward with confidence with it. And stay in integrity. Okay. Stay in integrity. I feel like that picture too is kind of just looking at the road ahead, right? It is a long road and we don't know we don't know where it's going to lead us, right? But having that confidence that it will lead to happiness and that it is meant for us, regardless of the competition, regardless of the obstacles that come in our way. This path that you feel destined to travel is a higher purpose. It's a soul alignment. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Swords, the Chariot, and the Eight of Wands, but the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands are in reverse. So I feel like with this, like, do you see the clouds all around him? I feel like our judgment with this situation, with this competition, is very clouded. We know that we are the controller of where our life goes. We know that if we want to go down a certain path with the Chariot here, we have the opportunity to lead the way, to take the reins, and to really say, this is where I want my path to go. But it's almost as if with this clouded judgment, we're just not seeing things move as quickly as we would have liked them to. Or when they're moving chaotically. Yeah, we're just not feeling the movement there. And I feel like this is because of the confidence piece. Because if that clouded judgment here, if that lack of really owning our true willpower and owning our true strength, if those clouds were to be lifted, then things would start moving. We would start seeing things take off. With the Hanged Man in reverse, this card came up for, I believe it was pile number 1 as well. Just allowing the universe to really guide us, as it says in this message here, right? Your spirit guides, you're being supported by spirit. You're being supported by the divine. So just rather than controlling every situation, overthinking it, overanalyzing it, and not having that confidence piece here, we are actually moving further away from our alignment, from our higher purpose. But once we trust that the divine has us, that we're protected, that's when we feel that we can move forward with confidence. Maybe that's the main message for you, pile number 3, is having that trust in spirit and in the universe and in the divine. With the Ace of Cups here, right? Opening up ourselves to that new emotional integrity, staying in integrity, that new emotional integrity that we are protected, we are doing the right thing. Having that confidence that things will work out. Because I feel this week you may see some things changing for you. You may see things turning around. And that emotional awakening is preparing you for a long-term view, for a long-term happiness. Once we have that trust in the universe, that faith in the universe, that confidence that where we are being led and what it is that we are doing is for the long term. It's not going to be a short reward. It's going to happen in the long run for us. Yeah, with the Eight of Cups here, it's like walking away from the old version of ourselves that no longer serves us. If you were feeling like, I'm not a confident person, I don't think I can do this, there are so many people who are better than me and deserve this position more than I do. It's like, come on, you've got this. It's like Spirit's telling you, you've got this. And that was an interesting message for pile number 1 as well that came up as well. The message that kept coming up was, you've got this. You've got this, and having that confidence to move forward. Yeah, with the Nine of Swords, I feel like this is definitely something that is reoccurring. It is affecting our quality of sleep, of rest, of resetting ourselves. And the more that we fall into this pattern of anxiety, of worry, then the more off of our path we become more misaligned with what it is that is actually going to bring us that happiness. And we're not feeling confident because we're in our head about it, right? We start doubting ourselves. We start creating a narrative of, I can't do this. And Spirit's here to remind you that, yes, you can. You are divinely protected. You are going to achieve great things. The trout and the lily of the valley with purification. This lesson hasn't been easy for you. It's been a tough lesson, but I feel like you're going to come out on the other end renewed and having a greater understanding of what healthy competition is. Because competition can seem daunting. It can seem like a roadblock. It can make us feel like we don't want to continue. But I think this test here was meant to show you of how great you truly are and what you are capable of. And Spirit's telling you, just keep going, keep using that strength and that willpower and that determination that we know you have to build a confident version of yourself who is able to take on anything. Wow. I hope that you're feeling this energy for the week ahead. If this is the reminder and the confirmation that you needed, pile number 3, I am so happy I could deliver this message to you today. And again, if you felt pulled to any of the other piles, please feel free to go take a look at them. If you are interested in booking a private reading, or you're interested in joining my 4-week program focused on mental, spiritual, physical, and emotional healing, please go check out WakeUpWisdom.ca or click the link in my bio to see all of the services that I have offered for you on this beautiful journey of life and understanding and healing. I hope you have a beautiful week ahead of you, wisdom seekers, and I will see you again next week.